What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another video. First day of November, and I just got a delivery of some gold. If you guys are into this stuff, like, subscribe, check out my website, My Road to Wealth and Freedom. It's in the link description below. And just a couple things. Gold has kind of had a little bit of a sell-off there yesterday. We were at about 2,800 US, down to about 2,750. Today we're kind of right in around that mark. Silver 32.56 last I checked, so it's kind of come off a little bit as well. And yeah, some election madness coming up next week in the U.S. and who knows where it's all going. But today I got one of a delivery of my other 10th ounce coin, and I was really surprised. So it came from TD. Well, they sell gold, and you know, it was a pretty decent price, so I picked it up. And yeah, just another coin added to the stack. I'll open up here in a minute. Just I want to kind of few comments. So every month I calculate my net worth. I want to see where our finances are at, how much it has grown or not in the past month. And I recently crunched the numbers there last night. I haven't posted them on the website yet. I will, though. It's really cool, though. For one of my categories, it involves like gold, silver, you know, Bitcoin, you know, kind of physical, like real assets, I guess, excluding real estate. And I was surprised that, man, that category rose by about 10 grand last month. And you know, a small amount of that was me actually buying a few of these 10th ounce coins, like I was telling you guys. But man, just the organic growth in nominal value. I mean, let's be honest, it's, you know, dollar up or gold up, dollar down, that type of thing. But it is kind of cool when you see that kind of performance that I typically see from like my financial side, like the financial assets, stocks and stuff like that going up. So you know, I have a feeling, you know, gold's probably gonna be in for some pullbacks. I mean, we're seeing small, minor pullbacks along the way. As I said in my last video, I sold my shares in Agnico Eagle. They right before earnings. You know, they came out with earnings. They were great earnings, but the stock still kind of sold off a little bit, along with everything else. Not as bad as Newmont. That is a complete like horror show. But you know what? I feel like there might be some value there in Newmont that, you know, maybe you can pick it up, you know, in the $60 range, or I think US would be about 40 something like that. That might not be a bad play, at least short term. See how they do with things. I was sort of hoping for a bigger pullback in the mining stocks in general, mainly so I could kind of get back into Agnico Eagle. But we'll kind of see where this all goes. I mean, this is kind of trading and you know, taking advantage of it. But I do like to have some representative financial assets in gold. I don't really like GLD or anything like that, but I'd rather, like, you know, if you can kind of get a little goose some of your returns by owning some really good miners and stuff like that, and taking profits at, you know, strategic times and that. I do think, you know, that could be our winning strategy. I saw lots of analysts are still saying we're in a gold bull market, but I mean, who really knows, right? I'm sure they were calling it, you know, saying the same things at the top of 2011 and stuff too. So I don't really trust, you know, what people are saying in the financial media on YouTube and stuff like that. Honestly, I think just a lot of people talking their book. So you got to be careful. You have to do things strategically, and just know that as much as you may love gold or silver, nothing goes straight up forever. Nothing goes to the moon forever. And yeah, we just got to kind of be aware of that stuff. To me, safety is key. I've always preached that on this channel and you know, had I taken more risks, I probably could have done way better. But then again, you know, hindsight's always 2020. Things could have gone off the rails, and, you know, you'd be in a worse position. But anyways, this is going to be a short video today. I just want to kind of show off this coin. So first off, like I said, I bought this 10th ounce coin. I noticed it was less than, this is just a TD coin. So it's not like a sovereign mint coin. So it didn't really have, it wasn't as expensive as, you know, a Royal Canadian Maple or something like that, a 10th ounce maple or whatever. So it was pretty cheap, or cheap in comparison to that. Um, so I decided to buy it. My surprise, so it came like this, okay? So a nice sort of outer clamshell case. It has a little sleeve. You know, I'll open this up. A nice presentation case. And the coin itself, I'll try to get it out here. Let me see. To my surprise, it like came, it came in this like really cool like plastic case. There's the back of it, as you can see, just the TD logo, 1/10 ounce fine gold, 49 fine, and on the other side is, yeah, it's the year of the dragon, 2024 year of the dragon, and yeah, it's just a superb little coin and collectible. Again, it comes in its own little plastic coin holder, a nice clamshell presentation case. Like this is, I was really surprised, right? I honestly thought I was going to get this in kind of like a mylar sleeve, or, you know, plastic sleeve or whatever. I didn't really realize it's going to come in like a nice presentation case. It didn't say that on the website. I tried looking on YouTube and on the internet for pictures of what does this coin look like actually. What sort of thing does it come in? And so I'm putting this up on YouTube for you to see. When you buy this coin, or probably some other similar ones, they have ones for Diwali, 10th ounce coins like these. And I'm guessing they probably also come in their own clamshell case and nice little coin holder. I mean, it was a nice surprise, you know, versus a Canadian Maple that would have just come in like a little plyo film sleeve, or plyo plastic, you know, and then you got to buy your own capsule for it, and you know, so it's, again, just you know, it's a small little coin. It's a 10th ounce. It's you know, another it's 49 fine. I added it. It's in the stack now. You know, little by little, as the price of gold, you know, kind of really goes higher. And I should add, you know, I'm in Canada, so the Canadian dollar, you know, it has fallen in relation to the US dollar. We're 71 and change now. You know, that just makes every little bit of gold even more expensive for the average Canadian. And, you know, it's a big reason why I own and stack physical gold and silver. And I think everybody should nowadays. There's just too much risk out there. I mean, don't put all your money into it, but is it worth having 5-10%, you know, as a little bit of a hedge or whatever? Hell yeah. There's so much risk out there. I'm watching, you know, the UK bond markets in revolt again. And that should be a message for Canada. I feel like here in Canada, you know, the UK is just a little bit further down the path than we are. And, you know, that is kind of a window into our future, I think. So we need to be careful, and we need to, you know, protect ourselves. And yeah, so this is just a fantastic little collectible. And yeah, it took a while for them to ship it. I was having doubts whether or not I'd even get this thing. I was like, do you even have this coin? Because, you know, this was the first one I ordered back in October, and it's the last one to come. I just got it today, November 1st. My last coin order, I got literally the next day. And the second last I got, like, you know, it's just so weird how that happens. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. This is a nice little 10th ounce gold coin. And kind of like, you know, for what it is, it's definitely worth it. I mean, I just bought it for the gold content, but as you can see, the design, this really cool looking dragon, I mean, that's going to have appeal beyond just the stacker, right? So it's another thing too, when you're buying these coins and stuff like that, if you can get a coin with a nice image, like I got those polar bear coins, for the same price or cheaper than I would have paid for just your random generic Canadian maple. I mean, that to me is, worth it, right? There's, going to be, you know, more of a market for a coin like that than just strictly the bullion value. So that's what you can kind of do with your stack too. If you want to, try to play the, a little bit of added juice, squeeze a little extra dollar or two out of your coin or whatever. Get some coins that look really cool. Don't pay a lot of money. Don't pay the big premiums. But if you can get a half decent looking coin, and for less than you can, just a generic, run of the mill maple or eagle or whatever, saw Britannia or whatever, do that, and you'll be able to, not only will you'll get the gold value, you'll get spot out of it, but you might get a little bit extra from maybe a collector or somebody who thinks it's just a really cool design. And it's kind of what I did here, and hopefully it all works out. If not, I still got a 10th ounce of pure gold in the stack, and if I get spot for it, I get spot for it. But anyway, that's it today. Just a short video. Check out my website, My Road to Wealth and Freedom. I'm going to post some pictures and add my net worth report there today. So check that out. Thanks again for all your support. Like, subscribe, share. And that's it. Take care.